This is a snippet of Eliz's shamanic journey in what she connected to and channeled at Holistic Vitality.
Send her to the river.
Where she met Black Crow.
And then, yeah.
Does she need to meet Black Crow again?
Yeah. Send her to the river, and then she will follow from there.
Okay. Alright, so Liz, I want you to close your eyes. We're gonna go back to the river. You're still with me.
Okay.
Is Black Crow waiting for you? Or do you have to go along the river bank to find him?
To think about the riverbank for a little while.
Okay.
Oh. I see a blue light.
Alright, so I want you now to imagine yourself going back to the river just like Shay described. Remember the scene of where you connected last time to Black Crow? Find yourself going back there.
And this sounds really weird, but the land is kind of rising up. And the river is kind of rising up with me. So now I can see the rest of the land. I can kind of see the rest of the world, really.
And you said you saw a buffalo?
A whole bunch of them.
Were there any white buffalo?
Yeah, they're actually all white.
I wonder if maybe call in White Buffalo Calf Woman. I wonder if she's amongst.
She's around somewhere. I know it.
Maybe call out to her and say, are you meant to connect with me now?
I know that she's around. I know that she'll be along. I just have to wait, really.
Do you know where you're supposed to wait?
Right here.
Okay.
I wait for my voice to come back. It was taken from me.
Who took it from you?
I don't know. Something.
See if you can tune into remembering the original timeline where the voice was taken away. Who or what took this voice away?
Someone. Let go.
You what?
Shay knows.
Shay, what happened to her voice? Shay, who's always a part of Liz, and Liz is always part of Shay. What happened to her voice?
It was stolen.
From who or what?
It was stolen.
How?
A demon.
How?
A trickster.
Kind of like Ariel, the Little Mermaid?
Yes. She thinks about that story all the time.
How did she get her voice back?
She has to believe in herself again.
What lifetime was it taken from her?
2 lifetimes ago.
How did that demon get that exchange from her to take her voice? How did they trick her? What were the circumstances surrounding it?
She was raped. She was tricked with her kind heart, which she still carries with her. So now all that is wrapped into this life.
So, is it the same demon that's in her leg, or the entity, or is it a different one than the one that took her voice?
Different. The one in her leg is a little shit. It's dying.
The entity is?
Yes. The one in her leg is dying.
Will the surgery help it?
Oh, yes. That one's working. The water.
It's cold. Who's Liz waiting for here? Who's she meant to meet? You told her to come to this river. She's still supposed to meet Black Crow, or is she waiting for...
She waits for a child.
A child?
Comes very soon.
Who's the child?
Sarah?
Sarah?
Oh,
Is she arriving?
yeah,
You see her?
I do.
She's a little child?
Well, kind of. Not a little child. More like a 12-year-old, I guess.
Okay.
Last time I saw her, she took me underground.
So now she's taking you above ground.
Kind of. Because I'm inside
The tree.
the tree, and we're inside the ground, too. You know what I mean? Because we're inside the tree. And I can see the ground, and I can see the roots of the tree.
Does she want you to return back underground to go to that crystal again, or?
No,
No?
I'm sitting... If you can imagine being inside of a tree, sitting there, and you can see up the inside, and you can see the inside of the branches, and you can see looking down the inside, down through the roots, into the ground, where the roots go, and up into the branches where the leaves are, and through the trunk and everything. So you can see the whole everything, where it goes into the ground and where the trunk is and where it goes up into the sky, everything, where all of it connects, the earth and the sky. That's what I am.
That's what you are?
You can't be in one place because you're in both places. You're part of all of it, both of it. So you can't be one
or the other.
because you're both of them.
Interesting.
And you can't be apart from it because if you are, then you're dead. And you can't stop giving from one or taking from the other because you can't. And that's your existence. And you're neither alive, or as we say in science, you're not dead, you're non-living. There's really not death, because you're non-living, because non-living contributes always to the living, because without the non-living there would be no living. So the non-living is equally important to the living. It's confusing. So when we talk about understanding the universe, living and non-living are inseparable, because none can exist without the other, because the non-living depends upon the living, equally important. So she's like sitting there looking at me going, yeah, see?